Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Let's talk about long arm finish and why I prefer long arm finish for a lot of players, especially when you're working on your golf swings. So long arm finish is meaning, or straight arm finish means or looks like when you make your, after you make your swing, we finish with straight arms or long arms, okay? If your arms are bent in your follow through, they're very short. We want long arms, we want a wide, long arc in your follow through and your finish, which is why when we work on a golf swing, I have a lot of my clients finish with that straight arm finish, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that's their finish in the big picture, but that is definitely one of the points we have to work on before we rework the big finish. So if you're working on your golf swing and you see people finish with straight arms like that, that simply means for now we need to work on this piece to make sure our follow through has a wider arc, straighter arm follow through, because people typically fold their arms in the follow through very early, kind of like this. Okay? And the reason for the straight arm follow through is because it's very tough to finish with that straight arms if your arms overtake the torso's rotation in the golf swing. I really want to make sure it's the body pushing and turning through the ball that is moving your arms. And if you can do that, it should be very easy to finish with straight arms, okay? If it's your arms that are moving the golf swing, you can see that the arms are very folded, you're very chicken wing, your lead arm is very crooked, your lead elbow is very behind or beside your lead rib cage. That might be a common look you see on the range or when you video yourself because your arms are just overtaking your torso turn. I've demonstrated this example before where at the top of your backswing, if we've really exaggerated, if your arms just come down with no rotation, this is as far as you can probably go in your downswing with the left arm, the lead arm still steering straight. Any further, the lead arm has to fold up, okay? It's very hard for you to finish with straight arms if the body doesn't move, okay? You see that? Very crooked there. If I let the body move the finish, I want the body to push and turn through the ball. The arms come along for the ride. It's very easy to finish with straight arms. That is why I have a lot of people practice with straight arm finish to make sure that it's their body that moves their arm structure through the ball. And eventually, when you can do the straight arm with ease, then we can add the rest of the finish back in, add the rehinge, add the refold back in, and eventually when we piece it all together, it looks more full or traditional, but it's still making sure my arms are still relatively long, elbows are still in front of the chest. It's not this way, and I'm also not following through the ball where the fold up of the arms happen before the rehinge of the wrist, okay? We don't want that. So really make sure if you guys are working on your swing, if you guys struggle with contact, straight arm finish is very, very key, okay? Straight arm finish also makes sure that the arc of your swing through the ball stays more constant and wide or flatter, okay? Not like a very sharp V where if you pull your arms down, the club descends very fast. You fold your arm back up, the club ascends very fast. We don't want that. It's very tough to manage your low point that way. It's very tough to manage the arc of the swing. If you can maintain the width through the swing, which we always talk about on this channel, it should be much easier for you to deliver the club and the face back into impact or back through the ball in a predictable fashion. And if you can do so by maintaining your width, which you should have in your backswing, because I always stress a wide backswing, if you maintain that, making sure it's the legs and body that move you through the swing, then it should be very easy for you to finish with straight arms, hold the finish for 3 seconds, and not topple over, not look like this in your finish, okay guys? So that's how we want straight arm finish. I really, really like straight arm finish for almost all people. I think it can really benefit most people than hurt. So if you guys struggle with contact, make sure you guys try that out. If you guys struggle with making sure it's the rotation of the body that brings the arms to the ball, you guys can also try this out. So hope that helps. Any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.